So I saw you getting emotional up there. Obviously, you're from Michigan, been hurt incredibly by the environmental crisis and government inaction. Can you touch on that?
Yeah, you know, 1 of 5 children have asthma in my community. Growing up in Southwest Detroit, I actually thought that smell was normal. There are so many of my residents that have respiratory issues and cancer that are not even genetic in their family. And, you know, every time you go and try to speak at local city council or even the state government there, you know, they'll push back and say it's about jobs and it's about development. We had the largest expansion of a petroleum oil refinery miles away, and it's in my district, and we're bringing crude oil tar sands inside Detroit, and they were processing and produced this thing called petroleum coke, and we didn't know what it was. It was the first time we ever saw anything like it, and there was piles of it, and it was the Koch brothers that bought, you know, years and years worth of petroleum coke, and they just illegally dumped it with no permits.
And I'm sure this was in an area that was predominantly African American or minority, which tends to be the case.
Yeah, it's a challenged neighborhood. It's in the south, what we call the southwest side of the riverfront. It's already been, you know, from folks in Delray to neighborhoods even just near that. But the incredible thing about it all was it kept saying it wasn't toxic. They just kept saying it over and over again, and it was so hard for many of us. And I said, you know, I just wish I could get it independently tested. And a friend of mine said, I can get it tested for you. And we did. The Ecology Center in Ann Arbor tested it for us and said there's carcinogenic, there's all these toxins in there that cause cancer. People in their homes, they have these apartments right by there, and we started testing their apartments. One woman had it on her sponge in her kitchen cabinet because she didn't have air conditioning, so she opened up her windows, and it's all getting into the streets. Bus stops, we even had homes as far as like 7 blocks that had it in their homes. I mean, these are toxins that you can't just like bring back or collect back. I mean, it's out there, it's in our air and in our water, so it's really important and critical that we demand some sort of accountability, real accountability, like teeth, to hold a lot of these corporations accountable. What ends up happening is they act badly, even not with the current laws, don't even comply with those, and they get fines. Fines don't clean our air. I mean, it's small fines, things that do not really ensure that it's not going to be repeated.
As someone who ran on no corporate PAC money, can you talk about your feelings about the DNC reversing its ban on fossil fuel money?
I mean, it's hypocritical of us for us to say that we're against the corporate influence into politics, that it jeopardizes our democracy, but we let alone, we're doing the same thing. We're allowing them to taint our process. We need to build trust among our residents, among our people that are behind us and behind our values, and we can't do that and then accept money from the same people that victimize them every single day, that hurt them every single day. It's not right, and for me, it hurts more when our own do it.
Like what you see? I hope so. Thank you. So click the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from Rebel HQ.